Twisted Sister's live album Hammerheads 1980 is going to be released on vinyl. This is the Rock and Roll Weatherman. My name is Sean Morrison, so vinyl fans, here is a good treat for you. Their iconic live album Hammerheads 1980 is going to be available as a standalone release on vinyl. Courtesy of Cleopatra Records, they're issuing Hammerheads 1980 on vinyl. It's expected to ship on December the 26th of 2025. Twisted lineup for this show at Hammerheads consisted of Dee Snider on lead vocals, J.J. French and Eddie Ojeda on guitars, Mark the Animal Mendoza on bass, and Tony Petrie on drums. He was the drummer before the late A.J. Pirro. And it's gonna be the vinyl is gonna be double, of course. First is the first LP, side A. Starts off at What You Don't Know Sure Can Hurt You, Come Back, and The Bad Boys of Rock and Roll. LP number 1, side B, Destroyer, Pay the Price, and Without You. LP number 2, side C, which is considered side C, Under the Blade, Rock and Roll Saviors, and Plastic Money. Then we have LP number 2, side D, You Know I Cry, I'll Never Grow Up Now, and Born to Be Wild. And the press release from Cleopatra Records. I'm not saying Cleopatra. I'm saying Cleopatra. That back in 1980, Schwartz's sister was still a few years from superstardom. They've already been around since 1972, growing out of a band called Silver Star, who styled themselves as New Jersey's New York Dolls. A year later, though, they changed their name and shifted their direction as well, constantly gigging, forever sharpening the sound, and undergoing a veritable plethora of lineup changes. Twisted Sister, as we know, the best would not emerge until 1982, but already they made appearances on major label comps. They've recorded 2. They were also the first couple of live shows featured on the 2016 so aptly titled box set Rock and Roll Saviors, The Early Years. I remember some Twisted CDs that they had the club days that came out. I've had both of them, and it was good to hear some of the old stuff before they made it big, if you know what I'm saying. Now it goes on to say, now these most ferocious of these performances are from West Islip, New York, in 1980. That it makes a standalone debut at Hammerheads, and what a show it is, opening with a positively roof-raising rampage through What You Don't Know Sure Can't Hurt You, and the 12-song concert sees the legends of crazed course wrestling, hard rock mayhem absolutely slaying on stage with so many more future smashes like Rock and Roll Saviors, The Fairy Journey Be Good, and one of the all-time greats, Born to Be Wild. The devastating concert, the sound of a band still awaiting their major label break, have already put all the pieces in place. Not all they need to do is wait for the world to catch up with them. Friends, if you're not subscribed to the Show Morrison YouTube channel, please do so. Everyone else has to subscribe. We all thank you much for the continued love, honor, and support. It's greatly appreciated. And going back to what Cleopatra said, which of course it would, 18 months later, 2 of the songs featured here, What You Don't Know, and Under the Blade would be featured on the band's first ever release, the UK only Rough Cuts EP, which hit number 2 on the UK metal charts. Others like Bad Boys of Rock and Roll and Destroy would make it onto the debut album Under the Blade, and also one more, I'll Never Grow Up Now, which was added to the album when the band was picked up by Atlantic Records. And all adding up to one of the most explosive live shows of the era, and now one of the most dynamic discs you'll have heard in years. And for vinyl lovers, this is Hammerhead's first ever appearance in that format. Make sure you listen on Maximum Vinyl. So, all you diehard Schwartz's Sister fans, vinyl lovers, Hammerheads 1980, be released via Cleopatra Records, expected to ship December 26th of 2025. Your thoughts, friends? Shame, shame, shame.